Hey, thanks so much for joining us today on Stop by Grace TV. This is an episode clip actually from our Stop by Grace podcast where our special guest Myeoshe Edwards from F.A.C.E Ministries, and she shares a great 3 points on how God helped her overcome forgiveness, her pain, and actually finding her purpose within all that. And if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this part of this episode, you'll be able to watch the full interview testimony video on the Stop by Grace podcast by just clicking the link in the description or clicking on the video at the end of this video. If this helped you in any kind of way, share this video with somebody else to encourage them and help them also as well too. God bless you, and see you at the end of the video.
I want you to expand on the part of pain in your healing process, because that part, it's hard for people to really people go through, especially for, I know some even males that got molested at a young age, and it's very hard to get a healing from that and to forgive that person that hurt you. That's a really hard process. So can you tell us what some things that God had helped you to heal from that and heal from your past of being hurt by somebody?
My life is the 3 P's. Pain. Pain introduced me to the power of God, and the power of God introduced me to my purpose. And I feel like we have to go through those areas of life, because pain ultimately strengthens us. Amen. It makes us stronger. It makes people opinions and ideas about us. It just drop like swords. It doesn't even cut us. It isn't, because it just drop. Yeah, it hurts. Cuts hurt, but it drops. It don't stay there. It don't continue to stab us. You know what I mean? It don't continue to purge us. The pain, when I say pain, it was a pain that the incident happened, and the person, someone that was very close-knitted family type. The pain of it, and the pain of being at the age of 13 and allowing that pain to be like a dark cloud. You walking through life, it's like Snoopy. You walking through life, metaphorically speaking, and you just got this dark cloud, but it's still a little sunshine, but the dark cloud is over hovering the sunshine that you don't smile again, that you just allow people and ideas and opinions, even you plant in your mind. Because the mind is a terrible thing. It's even some things I had planted in my mind that was very painful, and just going through that. And then ultimately, when you have painful experiences and pain, a negative mindset and thoughts, it allow you, here you go, making bad choices. So now you get what I'm saying? It's even more painful, because it's now it's like I can never get out this dark hole. And when we deal with that in the midst of pain, we're getting stronger, we're getting strengthened. God, God is feeding us. He feeding us the milk, because he ain't gonna give us the bread. Yeah, he gonna feed us the milk. And then he introduces to the power, showing us how he removing people, and certain situations could have really brought us down, but he took us away. He guarded us, and he he covered us. I'm like, wow, Lord, you got me out of that. You protected me today. And then I start seeking him, because I'm like, okay, he loves me. He created me, my swag, my personality. So he know, I'm versatile. I could be a little this, I could be a little that, but he gave me those gifts. Okay. And then he's showing me that he ultimately cares about me, because he would have let the devil kill me a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? Dang, Lord, you really love me. His hand, showing his hand. Yeah, you allow me to go to those situations, but you still had me in your hand. That's powerful. And then you're going to give me a purpose. Because you allow me to go through these things to show me your power, because seeing is believing, right? And we have to have faith, right? So and then you showing me who you are. You strengthening me, because now I'm stronger. I'm not that weak, timid, fear, living in fear little girl no more. Now you showing me, you allow me to raise my head and walk. And then you're going to give me a purpose. Then you're going to say, this is what I got for you. Because you're built up now. You built up just enough to know who I am. To not abandon me, because I got you. You say, okay, I think you're ready for me to give you, your purpose and tell you what your assignment is and the will I have for your life. And you have to be willing to accept it. you have to be willing to want it. And it's not easy. Trust me. It's not easy, but it's so worth it. I have gotten to a place where I would do it all over again.
Amen.
All over again. That's pain. That's power. That's purpose. That's pain, that's power, and purpose. Forget the 3 P's. Forget the PP loans. That's the real PP. Pain, power, and purpose from the kingdom. Literally.
My God.
That's the real PPP.
Amen.
Pain, power, and purpose. And that's what got me ultimately literally standing here talking to you and so confident. Then can't nobody tell me about what God can do, because I have seen it with my own 2 eyes, and I have been through it. I have walked through the valley, but God was always there side by side, having my hand, and then to allow me to be so fearless to speak it and not to be ashamed about it and to give hope to the future. It's like literally when God called me, it's like Isaiah 6:8, like, who shall I go? Who I'ma send? Who gonna ride for me? And I'm like, you can send me. And here I am. Send me. And I am gonna tell my story and speak my testimony to the top of the hills. And I'm gonna shout it. And that's who I am. It's a beautiful thing.
Amen.
Pain, power, purpose.
That's amazing. That is very empowering. We're gonna talk like the 3 P. I never heard the 3 P before. That's just a whole different level. I'm gonna have to just clip that part right there to put it up, because people need to hear that. That's a healing factor.
Yeah.
That's after all they pain, after all they suffering, whatever they went through in their life, God still shows them that could be used by Him and for Him. That's an amazing thing to even know. Because me and some personally, I went through so many things in my past as a young child and everything. My father passing away and all this kind of thing, living up in poverty. It definitely shows me that I have a bigger purpose to share to those that went through the same situation and encourage them. So that's an amazing thing.
Stopped by Grace.